Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Linn-Benton Community College. My name is Carsyn Myers. It's the Linn-Benton Roadrunners in their regular season finale hosting the Southwestern Oregon Lakers. It's sophomore day, and it's also Dick McClain Day here at the ballpark, honoring the former athletic director and coach Dick McClain. Our sideline reporter, Issy Taylor,
being honored here for his contribution to LBCC athletics, which you started back in 1970. Now, this sign behind us was made possible by generous donors and especially one of your former players. Now, how does it feel to be honored here today?
Well, it's probably the neatest thing that's ever happened to me, and I just feel extremely fortunate to have had the opportunity to work with so many really outstanding people.
And what prompted you to start this program?
Well, I was involved in athletics before I came to Linn-Benton, and when I took the job at Linn-Benton, I took it with the idea I was going to be the athletic director and the baseball coach, and they didn't have athletics when I got here, and so we worked hard to get it started, and were able to start it the following year.
Yeah, that's super great. Now, this sign was made possible especially by one of your former players. Can you talk a little bit about him and the contribution that he's made to the program?
Rich Price, he was out of Sweet Home, came here, played 2 years, played 2 years of Willamette, and then he got a job, I think, at Phoenix High School. Then he got a job at Linn-Benton Community College in California, outside of San Francisco. And then he had another job down south. I don't remember the school. Then he went to Kansas. I think he has the most wins of anybody at Kansas. So it's really been fun to see him progress and have the success he had in coaching.
And finally, what does this athletic program mean to you?
Well, it means that we've given an awful lot of individuals a lot of opportunity to compete and gain some of the benefits of being involved in athletics. And when you look at it, I haven't counted it all up, but there's hundreds of people now that have had the opportunity to compete and then go on and have really outstanding careers.
Well, Dick, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today, and thank you so much for your contribution to college athletics. None of us would be standing here today if it wasn't for you. So thank you, and enjoy your day celebrating.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity to visit with you. Thank you.
Back to you.
Thank you, Issy. Roadrunners come into the game with a record of 26-16 on the year. They're 21-13 in the South region. Sitting at second, right on their tails, is the Lakers. They're at a record of 25-15 on the year. They're 18-12 in the South region. Lakers took 2 from the Roadrunners down in Coos Bay on Thursday. That one was a pretty good one. Roadrunners dropped both of them, but took the Lakers to 13 in the second one. Brady Baltus going to be on the mound for the Roadrunners. Baltus, 61 innings pitched this year, by far the most on the team. For the Lakers, Cody Watanabe going to lead it off. He's playing third today. Going through the lineups, let's start with the visiting SWAC Lakers. As I stated, Cody Watanabe playing third. He's going to bat lead off. Right behind him, Jafari Williams out in center. Anu McCabe playing first. He's batting third. At the cleanup spot, Elijah Henning going to play short. Jacob Walters, the designated hitter. Rain Yoshida out in left. Noah Sumbake out in right. Andrew Ridiak behind the plate catching. And then Rui Yamashita at second. He's going to bat at the bottom of the lineup. On the mound for the Lakers is Devin Beckstead. Let's toss it to a break real quick. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, on KBVR TV. My name is Carsyn Myers again. We want to thank LBCC for allowing us to host this broadcast today for the regular season finale for the Roadrunners. First pitch set to get underway here soon. Let's take a moment and go through the home Roadrunners lineup. Cole Kramer playing short. He's going to bat leadoff. Aiden Doherty at second. He'll bat second. Titus Dimitru out in center. He'll bat third. Trey Nelson out in left. He's going to hit cleanup. Behind the plate, as normal, is Daniel Pruitt. Spencer Sullivan going to get the designated hitting spot today. He's batting sixth. At the seventh spot is Case Naoni at third. Kyle Perkins at first, per usual, batting eighth. Tyler Pfeiffer getting the nod out in right. And then on the mound, as I previously stated, Brady Baltus. First pitch set to get underway here soon. Let's look at some stats. For the Roadrunners, Brady Baltus comes into the game with an ERA of 3.45. He's pitched 61 innings, leads the team. He's got 51 strikeouts. He's walked 16. Pretty good ratio walk to strikeout rate. Baltus, a righty, has 5-2 on the year. Leading off for the Lakers is Cody Watanabe. Watanabe batting 250 on the year. He's got 20 RBIs, good enough for second on the team. He's tied for second, that is. He's walked 26 times, struck out 23, stolen 38 bases. That's definitely top rank in the NWAC. Roadrunners looking to still stay in second place in the South region. Lakers picked up 2 games in their doubleheader on Thursday. Roadrunners still lead it by 1. This is the regular season finale for the Roadrunners, but the Lakers still have 1 more series to play. First place Lane Titans will play today as well. They still have 8 games left to play. To say it safely that it was a rainy April. A lot of games got rained out. Roadrunners got lucky enough that their field stayed dry enough to play. Played a lot of home series. A lot of teams couldn't play their home series. So the Lakers, for the Roadrunners, hosted. Ready for first pitch here, Brady Baltus. Little rainy outside, but few clouds in the area. Hopefully the rain will go away. And first pitch is a ball on the outside corner. Watanabe strikes that one out to right, out of play, and it's foul. Counts 1-1. For those of you who have watched the Roadrunners play a little bit, you'll notice that they're not wearing their normal jerseys. It's Dick McClain Day at the field for those of you that got to watch Dick McClain get interviewed here on KBVR TV. We appreciate that. Thrown to first, and there's one away here. Aiden Doherty getting the nod at second. Watanabe grounds out. Now here's the center fielder, Jafari Williams. Williams, a .241 hitter on the year. He's has 11 extra base hits. He's struck out 21 times. 23 stolen bases on the year. Lakers, big base stealing team. Rain pouring a little harder now, but looks like the clouds might pass through. Swing and a miss on the first pitch Williams sees. As I was previously stating, Roadrunners wearing retro jerseys from the 90s, back when the Roadrunners won their championship in '91. Bunt attempt there by Williams, fouled back, and counts 0-2 here. That one shot out to right. Williams has himself a single here with one away in the top half of the first. Here's Anu McCabe now playing at first. McCabe, a .245 hitter on the year. Has struck out 28 times. Has 17 RBIs on the year. Runner goes. Pruitt's down to second. In time. Tag. He's got him. And Daniel Pruitt throws out Williams. Cole Kramer applies the tag, and there's 2 away here. Baltus can still face the minimum. Hasn't thrown a pitch yet to McCabe. First pitch here. In there for a strike, counts 0-1. 1-1 rather, excuse me. That pitch was off the plate, thrown down to second. Off the plate there. Williams only caught stealing once on the year. 2 now, but 23 stolen bases prior to that. That pitch in there for a strike. It's 2-2. Just off the plate, check down to first. Gonna say he didn't go. Full count now. McCabe, 28 strikeouts on the year. Good enough for second for the Lakers. Takes that one foul down the right field line. We'll do it again. Still a full count, 2 away here in the top of the first. Taking on a grounder to short, Kramer to first in time, and that'll do it. Baltus faces the minimum. We head to the bottom half of the inning. We'll be back right after this. Here's Cole Kramer going to lead it off for the Roadrunners in the bottom half of the first. Baltus faced the minimum in the top half of the inning. This is Devin Beckstead on the mound for the Lakers. Kramer takes a strike inside there to start his at-bat. Beckstead, 5.61 ERA on the year. He's gotten 25 2/3. Kramer sends that down the third baseline. Foul, just foul. Left of the third base bag. Counts 0-2 now. Kramer batting .314 on the year. He's got 10 extra base hits, 22 strikeouts. Slugging .390. One of the heavy hitters for the Roadrunners this year. Fouled back, and we'll do it again. Sun starting to shine a little more here. Clouds are dispersing. Kramer sends that to the left field for a base hit. A single to start the bottom half of the first for the Beaks. Brings up Aiden Doherty. Doherty, a freshman, batting .318 on the year. He's been as hot as you could be. Was riding a 14-game hitting streak heading into Thursday's doubleheader against the Lakers. Throwback to first, Kramer's there. Kramer, 14 stolen bases on the year. Caught stealing 3 times. Pitch inside, almost hits Doherty. It's also sophomore night here at the ballpark. 12 different sophomores on this Roadrunners team. 1-0 count here on Aiden Doherty. Runner on. Beckstead's pitch. Gets the bottom corner there. It's 1-1. Kramer lead off first, bunt shown there. Kramer goes, throw off the mark, and Kramer gonna get himself a stolen base. 15th of the year for Kramer. Looks like that one might have caught the Lakers by surprise. Riddick behind the plate for the Lakers. Sun shining now in the eyes of Doherty. He's got a 2-1 count here with a runner on second. Takes a pitch outside. It's 3-1. Doherty, with a runner in scoring position, has 13 RBIs this year. The 3-1 pitch from Beckstead is high, and Doherty will head down to first. And with no one away, there's 2 Roadrunners on for heavy-hitting Titus Dimitru. Dimitru, 323 on the year. A New Mexico State commit earlier last month. Announced his commitment there. Had a discussion with Dimitru, excited to play down there. Going to take a visit later in the year. Right now focused on winning another championship here. Roadrunners, the defending NWAC champions. That one inside hits Dimitru, and that'll load him up. First pitch he sees gets inside. We've seen a couple pitches inside by Beckstead. Batters have been able to get out of the way. Dimitru doesn't get out of the way of that one. And with no one away, it's the cleanup man, Trey Nelson. Nelson had a long ball in the doubleheader in Coos Bay, had a 2-run bomb that got the game back within 1 for the Roadrunners. Roadrunners would drop that one, but nice to see Nelson keeping up the offensive prowess. Nelson, 289 on the year hitter, has 2 home runs, 28 RBIs, good enough for second on the team. Has a pretty good RBI opportunity here. That pitch is outside, it's 2-0, and looks like that's going to bring a discussion on the mound. Looks like that might be assistant coach Derek Ridgway heading out, pitching coach. Have a discussion on the mound. Beckstead in a bit of a jam here in the bottom half of the inning. No one away, bases are loaded. Has a 2-0 count here on Trey Nelson. Lakers still on the tail of the Roadrunners, 1 game behind them in the NWAC South region. Lakers will go on to play the Mount Hood Saints starting Thursday, May 11th. That'll be their series finale. They'll be at Mount Hood first, and then they'll play at home to conclude their season. Back into action now. Off the plate again, it's 3-0. Beckstead in trouble of walking a run home here in the bottom half. Exactly where the Roadrunners want to be right now. Nelson holds it back, 3-1. Still gonna probably get something he likes here. A lot of alumni in attendance today for today's game and the Dick McClain celebration. Nelson launches that one out to right. Going to be a fly ball, but it looks like it might be a sacrifice opportunity. Cole Kramer will head home, and Doherty at second will advance to third. So Trey Nelson with a sacrifice fly out to right brings the first run of the game in, and the Roadrunners have a 1-0 lead. Runners at the corners now with 1 away. Here's Daniel Pruitt, the sophomore, 81 at-bats this year, batting .247, 8 RBIs. Doherty at third, 90 feet away. Dimitru heads to second, no throw. He'll get there safely. Stolen base for Dimitru. And now there's 2 runners in scoring position with 1 away. Pruitt takes that one out to left. That'll get down, foul. Just foul, left of the mark. Pruitt gave it a ride, but he's going to do it again. That would have definitely brought in 2. Would have been extras for Pruitt. Pruitt with the 1-1 count. High, 2-1. Swing and a miss there by Pruitt. Foul tip, 2-2 now. Spencer Sullivan in the on-deck circle for the Roadrunners. Swing and a miss there by Pruitt. Oh, no, rather good to say foul tipped. Riddick behind the plate, unable to keep it in his glove, and Pruitt's going to get another chance here. Two-two pitch, chased on by Pruitt, and the first strikeout victim for Beckstead. There's 2 away here in the bottom half of the inning. Spencer Sullivan hasn't seen too much action this year, has 18 at-bats, batting .167, 3 hits on the year. Has 2 on with 2 outs here. First pitch he sees, takes it out to right. That'll get down. That'll bring in 1. Dimitri's going to round third. He'll score. And just like that, on the first pitch he sees, Spencer Sullivan knocks in 2 to make it a 3-0 ball game here in the bottom half of the first. First RBIs for Spencer Sullivan of the year right here in the regular season finale. Great time to get them. Roadrunners need these 2 here today to stay on pace for second, maybe first in the NWAC South region. It's Case Naoni now, the third baseman. Naoni flies it out to left. It's going to be in foul territory. Might still be in play. Going to get down. And it'll be a harmless foul ball. Naoni fouls that one off. It's 0-2. 3-run game here in the bottom of the first. Roadrunners strike first, exactly what they wanted. Have struggled a little bit at home to start off with some action. Spencer Sullivan goes. Naoni fouls it off, and he'll head back to first. Naoni steps off the plate. Sullivan a slight lead off first. Sullivan goes again. Naoni fouls it off. Kyle Perkins in the on-deck circle if he gets a chance. 0-2 pitch. Naoni battles it off again. 3 straight here for Naoni. The freshman giving Beckstead a little bit of trouble here with 2 outs in the bottom half of the inning. Sullivan goes. The throw is high, and he'll get there. Throw down to second was just a bit off the bag. Sullivan's got himself a stolen base. Sullivan's first stolen base of the year. First RBI, first stolen base. Good time to get it. Naoni grounder to short. This might do it. On to first. Roadrunners grab 3. Let's send it down to our sideline reporter, Issy Taylor. Issy, what do you got for us? We'll keep it right here. Brady Baltus going to head out to the mound for another inning of work. Faced the minimum his last time up.
Weather in that first inning. The first half we had lots of light rain. The second half saw some sun, and the Roadrunners definitely took advantage of that, and they now lead 3-0. I got a chance to talk with the head coach of the LBCC Roadrunners before the game, and he talked to me about the Roadrunners starting pitcher, Brady Pataus, and shared with me that it was his birthday yesterday, and they actually went out fishing, where they did catch a few fish, so it's got some good juju for today's game. It's going to be a great game to watch, guys. Both of these teams are vying for a spot in the NWAC Conference Championship Baseball Tournament. So it's very important to see who will win and who will come out on top. Let's see what happens. Back to you.
Thank you, Izzy. Fishing, Andy Peterson loves fishing. Had a discussion with Titus Dimitru about his passion for fishing as well. Said he's done some fishing with Andy Peterson as well. Top of the second now. Here's Elijah Henning, the shortstop. Henning shows bunt, pulls it back, takes ball one. Henning, 246 hitter on the year, has 30 strikeouts. Fouls that one off his foot. Limps a little bit, but appears to be all right. That pitch on the outside. It's 2-1. Henning, second on the team in at-bats, 142 on the year. He's got 35 hits, 9 extra bases. That one's in there for a strike, 2-2 now.
Hey, nobody's better, nobody's better. Go out of twos, win it, win it.
Baltus looking for his first strikeout victim of the day. That one taken to third base line. Naone's got it on to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 11, J.J. Walters.
Jacob Walters now going to step into the box, take a crack at it. Walters lets that pitch go. It's 2-0 now. Off the plate again. 3-0 here. Good count for Walters. A little bit of noise now from the Lakers dugout. Trying to get a little more energy after the bottom half of that frame. Roadrunners tacked on 3. That one, a little blooper on the infield. Going to be a tough play for Kramer on to first. He makes it, and there's 2 away. Nice job by Kramer to anticipate it.
Now batting, number 22, Brady Yoshida.
I'll say it. Said it before, and I'll say it again. Kramer has done a really good job improving at that shortstop position. Not normally a shortstop coming into the year, has really worked on it and has become a pretty good defensive piece, I would say, for the Roadrunners. 2 away now in the top of the second. Pitch is outside on Rain Yoshida. Yoshida takes a strike there. It's 1-1. That one to Doherty at second, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Brady Baltus. We head to the bottom half of the inning. We'll be back. Perkins going to lead it off here in the bottom half of the inning. Beckstead still on the mound for the Lakers. Gave up 3. That one inside almost gets a piece of Perkins. Perkins crowding the plate a little bit, so backs away from it. A lot of alumni in attendance today. 3 different Olympians in attendance. That pitch in the dirt. 2-0 on Perkins. Hall of Famer Richie Price in attendance. Richie Price, head coach at Kansas, the all-time winningest baseball coach at Kansas, one of the big organizers of the Dick McClain Trust that you see above the scoreboard that you saw earlier in the broadcast. Dick McClain talked a little bit about Richie and what he did, as well as Steve Crothers. Both of them really worked on getting the trust above the scoreboard here. A lot of time, a lot of donations were put into getting that trust. Kyle Perkins draws the walk on 5 pitches, and he'll head down to first. And the Roadrunners have another runner on with no one away. Bottom of the lineup now for the Roadrunners, Tyler Pfeiffer, who's out and right. Got to get a crack at it. Pfeiffer lays down a bunt down the third base line. No play at second, so Pfeiffer does his job, gets Perkins to advance, and a sacrifice bunt has a runner in scoring position with 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Here's Cole Kramer now, top of the lineup. Kramer saying he got hit there, started heading down the first base line, but home plate umpire says didn't see it, so he's going to stay there. He's got a 1-0 count. Kramer singled out to left his first time up. Came around to score as well. He's got a runner in scoring position now. Pitch off the plate, 2-0. Beckstead having some trouble here early finding the zone. Kramer takes a strike, inside part of the strike zone there. Kramer backed out of the way, but got a 2-2 count now, 2-1 count rather. Kramer sends that one to center. Fly ball. That'll send Perkins to third. He'll tag up. 2 away here. Williams makes the catch out in center. Had to get back to the warning track for that one. Doherty walked his first at bat. Has Perkins 90 feet away in a 3-run ball game. Doherty fouls it off. Riddick shakes his head at that one, thought it was a strike. Instead, it's a 1-1 count. Doherty takes that past the shortstop, and that'll score Perkins. RBI single makes it a 4-0 ball game. Aiden Doherty continues his dominance at the plate with 2 away here. So quickly here in only 2 innings, the Roadrunners have put up a 4 spot, and they're not done yet. Titus Dimitri now going to come to the plate. Runner goes. Dimitri fouls it off. Hit and run spoiled. Might see a pickoff attempt here. Mitru fouls it off quickly, 0-2. Runner goes, throw down to second in time. The tag got him. Doherty thrown out at second, attempting to steal. That'll do it for the bottom of the second. We'll be back right after this. Top of the third here at Linn-Benton Community College. Roadrunners have a 4-run lead. Brady Baltus only faced 6 so far. Noah Sumbike at the plate now. Takes that one to second. Doherty off his shoulder. Sumbike will get to first. Doherty going to be charged with an error there. Doherty, who's defensively played in many different spots for the Roadrunners. He's played a little bit of first, a little bit of second. He's played the outfield. Playing second today. Commits an error. Bunt shown. That'll advance the runner. Baltus. Throw down to first, and there's one away. Runner in scoring position now for the Lakers. Rui Yamashita now, the bottom of the lineup, playing second. Going to take his first at bat today. Baltus in the windup. Pitches outside, 1-0. Baltus, 2 straight balls here. It's 2-0. Runner on second. Only one away here in the third. Still a 4-run ball game for the Roadrunners. Taken out to center. Dimitru is under it. And there's 2 away. Samibke will hold up at second. Cody Watanabe, top of the lineup, back at it. 0 for 1 day, Watanabe. Throw back to second. Kramer has to jump for it. Baltus almost threw it into the outfield. One 1-0 count. Baltus checks the runner at second. Again off the plate, 2-0. Baltus had faced the minimum through 2. Now he's got a runner on second and a bit of danger. One pitch can get him out of it. Off the plate. Watanabe doing a good job not chasing anything. And Watanabe, 4-pitch walk, finds himself on first. And Jafari Williams, who singled his first time up, comes back to the plate here in the third with 2 on and 2 away in a 4-run ball game. Williams right up the center. That'll be a base hit. Sumbike will head home. Throw not in time. And the Lakers have their first run of the day off Jafari Williams' bat. He's 2 for 2 today. That one was a shot right up the middle. Lakers celebrate in the dugout. Still a 3-run game here for the Roadrunners. A new McCabe now at the plate. McCabe fouls that one off. 1-1 count, 2 away here. Lakers have picked up a run here in the top half of the third on 2 hits. That one's in there for a strike. Bottita still looking for his first strikeout victim today. Swing and a miss there, and Bottita has his first strikeout of the day, and that'll do it in the top of the third. Lakers pick up 1. We head to the bottom half of the inning. 4-1 ball game. Welcome back here on KBVR TV. Titus Dimitru going to lead off the Roadrunners. Dimitru hit by a pitch his first time up. First pitch he sees, takes it down the third base line on to first, 1 away. Dimitru is retired.
Now batting, number 1, Trey Nelson.
And Nelson, who had a sacrifice fly out to right field, picked up the game's first RBI. Nelson, aggressive on the first pitch, fouls it off. Nelson, a sophomore for the Roadrunners, part of that championship team last year, has a drive out to the left, foul. Man, that line has been unkind. Nelson still running for second. Standing at second like he has a double, but he's getting the unfortunate news that that was foul, so he'll head back to home plate. Nelson was grinding around first. I guess he didn't get the sign. Nobody told him. Lakers letting him run a little bit, waste some energy, huh? And Nelson looking at Spencer Sullivan, his teammate, saying, that wasn't fair? Hard to see from this angle, but counts 0-2 on Nelson. Boy, there's been a couple opportunities there down that left field line that have just squeaked foul. Off the plate, 1-2 on Nelson. As I was saying, Nelson, a sophomore, part of that championship team last year from South Eugene High School. His mom, Christina, and father, Kurt, here in attendance at the game for their son's final home series of the regular season, I guess. If the Roadrunners were to take second in the NWAC, they would host a regional, so they would technically get some more home games. Off the plate again, all of a sudden it's a full count on Nelson. Nelson draws himself a walk after being down 0-2 in the count, 4 straight balls. With 1 away, he finds himself on first. And looks like there might be another meeting on the mound. There is some activity in the bullpen for the Lakers, so we'll see if Beckstead that's the third walk administered by Beckstead with 1 strike in the count. with 1 strikeout, excuse me, rather. Long discussion on the mound here for the Lakers. Looks like they might just be given some time for the lefty in the bullpen. Can't tell who it is out there. Home plate umpire going to walk to the mound now. We'll see if they make the motion to the bullpen. Big game for both teams. Lakers could advance to second if they were to win both today. Even longer discussion. Home plate umpire now has walked out to the mound, kind of just letting him talk a little more. Really talking about the situation here. And it looks like Beckstead's going to stay after a lengthy discussion on the mound. There's 1 away here. Nelson on first for Daniel Pruitt. Yeah, typically when you see a lengthy discussion like that, it's just buying time for the guy in the bullpen, but he elects to stay with Beckstead. Pitch is outside, 1-0 on Pruitt. Pruitt 0 for 1, struck out his first at bat. Chased one outside. Long pause there from Beckstead on that one. Rain has stopped now. Clouds are scattered. Sun is shining through a little bit. Throw back to first. Throw gets by the first baseman, and Nelson will head to second. Nelson advances to second after a failed pickoff attempt there. McCabe at first. Pruitt fouls it off. 2-1. So the Roadrunners now have had a runner in scoring position in the early going. Bottom of the third here. Pruitt gives that one a drive out to left. Nelson will hold up at second. Yoshida was under that one. Spencer Sullivan now, who had his probably the best at-bat of the year so far, had an 2 RBI single and then stole a base his last time up. 1 for 1 today. Has another opportunity at an RBI. That pitch almost in the dirt. It's 1-0. Sullivan, a freshman at a West Linn High School. Takes a strike there, 1-1. 2 away. Still a 3-run game here in the bottom half of the third. Sullivan with a 1-1 count. Beckstead steps off the mound. No throw to second. Nelson, not a big base stealer, but he will if he gets the chance. In the dirt, 2-1. Off the plate, 3-1. Beckstead having some trouble. He's been off the plate here in the early going. Might be his last inning here. Last batter. Sullivan, big swing there. It's a full count now. Outside, Sullivan heads to first, and
Now batting, number 2, Case Naomi.
Case Naomi now.
Case.
2 on now with 2 away. Runner in scoring position at second. That's Trey Nelson. Naomi pops it up. Foul territory near the Roadrunners dugout. McCabe's got it. McCabe, rather, got it. And that'll do it here for the third. Still a 3-run game, 4-1. Roadrunners lead it. Threaten there a little bit in the third. Baltus still heading out to the mound. And let's send it to Issy Taylor on the sideline. What do you got for us, Issy?
Thanks, Carsyn. Well, I just spent some time during that inning in the Southwest Oregon Lakers bullpen, and they are still very enthusiastic and energetic, encouraging each other. And they celebrated their first win, their first run of the inning there, and they came together by doing a team chant. Now, this team is made up of a group of diverse players. They have players from Japan, multiple islands in Hawaii, and as well as Oregon. They've all been able to come together in Coos Bay, home of the Southwest Oregon Lakers. Back to you.
Thanks, Issy. Getting ready for the start of the top of the fourth here. Brady Baltz is still on the mound. He's done a pretty good job. He gave up 1 run in the top of the third, ran into a little bit of trouble. He's given up only 2 hits so far today. He's walked 1, struck out 1. Roadrunners have done a good job giving him some support in a 4-1 ball game. Elijah Henning now 0 for 1 today. Going to take a crack at it here, lead off the fourth. Baltus out of the stretch, throws a strike, 0-1. Taken to left. That's going to get down, a base hit for Henning to lead off the fourth. Baltus gives up his 3rd hit of the game. Henning gets his first, and here's Jacob Walters. Bunt attempt shown, pulls it back. Called strike there on Walters. Infield in a little bit. Naomi on the infield grass. Perkins still holding the first base bag. Strike 2 there. No swing from Walters, and quickly he's down 0-2. Has to defend the plate a little bit here, Walters. Taken out to right. Oh, looks like the ball hit the runner. That was Henning. Henning takes it off the leg, and that's why it rolled all the way into the outfield. So that'll be an out, 1 away. Nothing you can really do about that if you're Henning a tough one. What could have been extras turns into an out. Waiting to see if that one's credited as a single. So it's going to be credited as a single to Walters. And Henning will be called out because he was hit by the ball. So there's 1 away. Throw back to first. Ooh, close one. Perkins applied the tag. Walters able to get back to it. Walters, big lead off first. Throw back to first again, Perkins. Again, a close one, but Walters gets back in time, playing a dangerous game there. Still an 0-1 count here on Yoshida. Off the plate, Pruitt snags it. That one inside hits Yoshida. Yoshida didn't really make an effort to get out of the way, but he'll head to first. 2 on now with 1 away in the top half of the 4th. So now Baltus in a bit of trouble again here in the 4th. That was a strike there to Sumbakai. 0 for 1 today. That one, a blooper on the infield. Baltus going to have to take it himself. That'll advance the runners. Not sure if that's what Sumbakai meant to do, but either way, there's 2 outs and 2 on second and third. Riddick now at the plate. Pitch just outside the zone. Looks like it might have been a little low. Strike there, 1-1 now. Popped foul, 1-2. Baltus can get out of a jam here with no damage. He's given up 2 hits in this inning. One-two pitch on the way. Popped up, right field, Pfeiffer under it. And that'll do it. Baltus escapes with no runs given up. We head to the bottom half of the inning. We'll be back right after this. Fourth here, Staz acing now on the mound for the Lakers. Acing only pitched 7 innings this year, giving up 4 earned runs, has a 5.14 ERA. He struck out 9, has given up 7 walks, so small sample size to work with here. Kyle Perkins, the batter, swing and a miss there, and he's quickly down 0-2 on 2 pitches. Bottom of the lineup, Tyler Pfeiffer in the on-deck circle. So Devin Beckstead only goes 3 innings. He gives up 3 hits, 4 earned runs. Faced 16 batters. 1-2 count here on Kyle Perkins. Perkins down the left field line. Foul. Perkins wearing the eye black today. Had a chance to talk with Kyle a little bit before the game. Ecstatic. He's always ecstatic. Every time you talk to him, always happy to play baseball. Perkins also a sophomore for the Roadrunners out of Liberty High School. Full count now on Perkins. He's worked his way back. Inside, and Perkins earns the walk after a long at-bat. Did a good job getting back to it. And another walk administered there. 5th walk from the Lakers. First from Acing. And now Tyler Pfeiffer looking to do some damage with no one away and 1 on. Pfeiffer shows bunt. Foul. Pfeiffer, you know, Tyler Pfeiffer reminds me a little bit of head coach Andy Peterson when he played. You know, he was Andy Peterson, really known as the bunt guy. Mike Parker talked about it a little bit on the Joe Beaver Show, had Andy Peterson on and talked a little bit about how he mastered the art of bunting a little bit. Tyler Pfeiffer, a little bit like that too. Not afraid to lay down the bunt, has enough speed to definitely get there. Has done it in some crunch situations. Not only advanced the runner, but found himself safe at first. 0-1 count here on Pfeiffer. Throw back to first again. Perkins is there. Perkins, not a big base stealer. Not taking too big of a lead off first. Infield in now. Pfeiffer lays that one down, gonna roll foul. Boy, Watanabe was almost past the pitching mound there, coming in on the infield grass. Now Pfeiffer probably gonna have to take a swing at it. 0-2 count, no one away. 3-run ball game. In the dirt. One-two pitch on the way. Pfeiffer fouls it, pops it off his foot, it looked like, or off the plate rather. So foul ball here. Still 1-2. Tyler Pfeiffer, another sophomore, one of the 12. Almost the entire starting lineup. He's from Silverton High School. Pfeiffer takes that one to center, might get down. Williams drops in front of him, and a little bit bobbled by Williams, and both runners will advance. Perkins finds himself on third. Pfeiffer with his speed heads to second, and what would have been a single, a bobble by Williams, leads to extra bases. And with no one away, it's the top of the lineup, Cole Kramer, with a great opportunity. Perkins probably got to third because he didn't really have much hesitation around second. Berto Alarcon, the third base coach, kept waving him. Kramer down the third base line. Oh, foul. That kind of looks fair from my vantage point, but Perkins standing on the bag, had to move out of the way. 0-1 count now on Kramer. That one gets the outside part of the zone. Kramer kind of takes a look at it, not sure about it, but it's 0-2 either way. In the dirt, good job by Riddick to keep it in front of him. Riddick done a good job so far today, has seen a lot of pitches in the dirt, keeping it in front of him. Still 1-2 count on Kramer. See if he gets something he likes here. He liked it, but he fouled it off. Wind blowing a little bit from the outfield. Sun is out. Rain here at the top of the inning, top of the first. That one gets through the shortstop, and that'll score 2. Pfeiffer, Hill round third, and all of a sudden, Cole Kramer with an RBI, 2 RBI single makes it a 6-1 ball game. Cole Kramer fights off a couple, finally gets one to squeak to the outfield. Got right under the glove of Yoshida. Excuse me, rather, Elijah Henning at shortstop, Yoshida out on the left. Now it's Aiden Doherty in a 5-run game with no one away. He's got a runner on first and a 1-0 count. Throw back to first, Kramer's there. Kramer, slight lead off first. Shot to center, Williams under it. And the first out here and the 4th. Kramer gives a little smile at first there. It's Titus Dimitriou who is accidentally music started playing there, so Asing steps off the mound, and we're back to it. Dimitriou 0 for 1. Got hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. 2-0 now. Here at Dick McClain Field. And today honoring Dick McClain. Had a beautiful ceremony. Had Richie Price, who started the fundraising for the Dick McClain Trust that you see above the scoreboard in the outfield. Dick McClain himself spoke a little bit. Thanks a lot of people, a lot of alumni in attendance. Dimitriou takes a strike there. It's 3-1. Dick McClain, a former coach and athletic director, saw a lot of championships in a lot of sports with his time here, inducted into the LBCC Hall of Fame this past year. And that's ball 4 for Dimitriou, head down to first. 2 on with 1 away. Trey Nelson in another opportunity. And we got another meeting on the mound here. No activity in the bullpen, so Asing probably in it for the rest. So the field previously had already been named after Dick McClain. The field had already been honored in his name, but the trust that you see above the scoreboard was just put in last Tuesday. So that's the ceremony that they were having, not naming the field after him, but just the big sign you see. There it is. And a nice score as well if you're a Roadrunner fan. 1 away here with 2 on. It's Trey Nelson after a little meeting on the mound. Asing going to try to settle into it. He's taken over for Beckstead. He's given up 2 so far this inning. That pitch is away. Sacrifice fly out to right for Trey Nelson and then walked his last at-bat, so pretty good day trying to add on to it. Nelson Little blooper out to right. And Kramer heads to third. He'll get there, tagging up. And there's runners at the corners.
Now batting, number 13, Daniel Pruitt.
Daniel Pruitt, 0 for 2 today, struck out once. Runner goes. That throw almost to the backstop. Ridiak saves a run. Well, actually, you never know in that scenario. That one could come right back at you, so not a guarantee, but either way, Ridiak keeps it in front of him. 1-0 count here on Daniel Pruitt. Pitch is high again. Issy having a little bit of trouble here with Pruitt.
Come on, Dan, here.
26 pitches thrown so far by Issy in his first inning of work. High again, it's 3-0. Still no activity in the bullpen, so Issy gonna have to figure it out. 3-0 count on Pruitt. That's low and away, and the bases are loaded here with 2 away for Spencer Sullivan.
Now batting, number 25, Spencer Sullivan.
Already the third at bat for Sullivan. Here in the fourth, he has 2 RBIs today. Ridiak again having to corral it.
Real smart, Spence. Not too much, Spence. Do your job.
1-0 pitch, a bit high. Issy a little visibly frustrated on the mound. He hasn't been able to find the strike zone yet, just administered another walk to Pruitt to load him up. Has given up 2 earned in this inning. And now has Spencer Sullivan at a 2-0 count. Sullivan, another ball inside, 3-0. Now Issy faces the possibility of walking in a run. And that one's in the dirt, and Kramer will strut home. And Sullivan picks up his 3rd RBI. Takes 4 straight balls. A lot of hand claps in the dugout. Cole Kramer coming around to score for the 2nd time today. Here's Case Naoni. And Kyle Perkins in the on-deck circle started us off this inning, so if he gets back up, we'll have done a full rotation. Off the plate, 2-0. Issy unable to throw a strike, his 6th straight ball. And Naoni might be ready for something here right down the middle. We'll see. And there it is. Naoni lets it go by him. It's 2-1. 6-run game, 7-1. Beaks lead it here in the bottom of the 4th. They struck early in the 1st, picked up 3, and they've picked up another 3 here in the 4th. A little grounder to 1st, and that'll do it. Roadrunners leave them loaded, but they pick up 3 here in the bottom of the 4th to make it a 7-1 game. And it's a beautiful day in the ballpark, especially for that guy, enjoying the sun, taking it easy. And it's an even better day when you're a Roadrunner fan. They're up 7-1 here in the 5th. Rui Yamashita 0 for 1 today. Has struck. Oh, just 0 for 1, excuse me. That one gets past Pruitt at the plate. Two 2-1 count here on Yamashita. Taken up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Yamashita on a 2-1 count. Shoots one up the gap, and 5th hit of the day for the Lakers. Lakers actually have matched the Roadrunners now in hits today, but the Roadrunners have found themselves on bases a little more. 8 walks. 8 walks administered by the Lakers through 4. And it's been a big difference. Lakers pitching hasn't been able to really find the strike zone. And no activity in the bullpen for the Lakers makes me think that might see acing again. Two-1 count now. Here on Watanabe, excuse me. 2-1 count. 0 for 1 today. Takes that one on a shot to center. Dimitru has plenty of time to get to it. He will, and there's one away. Jafari Williams, the hot bat for the Lakers today. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI. Has seen the ball pretty well off Baltus. See what he does here. First pitch he sees, he takes it again to left field. He's 3 for 3 against Baltus today. Jafari Williams, 3-hit day, only in the 5th. Two on now with 1 away. McCabe at the plate. That one hit him. Home plate umpire gonna say it got inside him, maybe got a piece of his jersey. McCabe didn't really have a reaction to it, and Baltus on the mound is kind of looking to the dugout to his head coach, Andy Peterson, and Andy Peterson's going to walk out to the mound. I don't think he's going to argue the call. Rather, I think he's going to go talk to Brady. Good little meeting on the mound here. Andy Peterson going to try to settle Baltus down. It's a 6-run game, and the bases are loaded with only 1 away. It's going to bring up Elijah Henning, who's 1 for 2, had a base hit in his last at-bat. Jafari Williams from Jersey City, New Jersey, standing at 6'3". Takes up a lot of the plate. Easy when you're 6'3" and you could swing it. And he has done so today. He's 3 for 3. He finds himself on second. Issy Taylor had a sideline report, told us about how diverse this team is. A lot of players from a lot of places. You got Utah, Hawaii, Japan, New Jersey. Swing and a miss there, it's 0-1. Arizona. A lot of out-of-state recruiting. Elijah Henning, one of them from Scottsdale, Arizona. Blooper on the infield, going to go home with it, and they'll get the runner. They're going to try to go to first, and they'll get Henning in a double play. Baltus gets out of a bases-loaded jam on a little pop on the infield. Baltus smartly goes home. Plenty of time, but Henning running down to first didn't really unhitch the trailer there. So Lakers get nothing from it after having them loaded with just one out. And we'll head to the bottom half of the inning. We'll be back right after this. Back for the bottom of the fifth, Kyle Perkins, who led us off in the bottom of the fourth. Roadrunners put up a 3 spot in that one. Perkins takes a strike to start his at-bat. Staz Asing, who's gone 1 inning, he's given up 3 earned runs. Walked 4, is back for another inning of work. 40th pitch coming up for him. 0-2 quickly. Perkins. Swing and a miss there. Strikes out on 3 pitches. Asing gets his first strikeout of the day. Tyler Pfeiffer, bottom of the lineup. That one in the dirt, gets to the backstop. Riddick couldn't get it, couldn't corral it, so. In the dirt again, 2-1. Asing, after throwing 3 straight strikes, having a little bit of trouble again. 2 straight pitches in the dirt. Infield playing up a little bit. Well, they're backing up out there. Pfeiffer takes pitch high, 3-1. See if Pfeiffer has the green light here. Infield deep now. And the pitch is high, and Pfeiffer finds himself a walk to first.
Now batting, number 32, Cole.
Here's the top of the lineup. Cole Kramer on the first pitch. Pfeiffer heads down to second, and he's got himself a stolen base. Pfeiffer didn't even hesitate. I don't even think Riddick would have had a chance. Pfeiffer, too much speed. And that was a called ball over the plate, that first pitch down to second. So it's 2-0 on Kramer with only 1 away. Asing steps off the mound. In the dirt, 3-0. 5 walk is administered by Asing today, and an inning and a third so far pitched. Coming up on 50 pitches as well. And 4 pitches for a walk. Second straight walk from Asing. 6th walk. 10th of the day. And there looks to be some activity now in the bullpen for the Lakers. Somebody tossing around down there. Ridiak heads to the mound, just trying to calm Acing down. And Aiden Doherty at second today. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Kramer lead off first, Pfeiffer big lead off second. One count on Doherty. And Pfeiffer calls a time at second. Got to tie that shoe. Don't want to trip on a lace. That'd be embarrassing. 1-1 count here in the bottom of the fifth. 1 away, 2 on. It's a 6-run game. Roadrunners have exploded in the bottom of the fourth and the bottom of the first. Picked up a lone run in the bottom of the second to get us to where we are now, and that one's inside. It's 2-1. Roadrunners not wanting to drop 2 more to the Lakers. They dropped 2 close ones on Thursday. Can't afford it if they want to stay at least in second contention in the South region. At the least, they want to host a playoff game if they have to. That's a strike. It's 2-2. It's going to be a bit of a long shot. It's hard to tell because the Titans, who are in first right now, have 8 games left to play. April was a rainy month, and they couldn't get any games in, so they have 8 games left to play, and the Roadrunners are done here after today, so they don't really know where they stand necessarily. It's tough and frustrating if you kind of want to know. But Acing checking second. Pfeiffer big lead. That one delivered foul down the left field line, 2-2. And then the Lakers here have another series to play against Mount Hood, 4 more games to play. So the Lakers right now are 1 game behind the Roadrunners. So if the Roadrunners could theoretically pick up these 2, and if the Lakers were able to sweep, you'd have to see where it falls and who's where and tiebreakers and whatnot. But not like normal years. That one taken to second, might be 2, on to first. Lakers convert the double play. Doherty grounds into it. That'll do it here in the 5th. Roadrunners leave 2 stranded. We're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Izzy Taylor. Izzy, what do you got for us?
Yes, well, that was a great inning there, and I spoke with the head coach of LBCC before the game today, and he told me how this team is like a family. When they break before and after games, they break on family, and that these guys are like brothers who fight sometimes, but it's great to see how well they get along. Now, this team camaraderie is really what's setting them apart today, as well as all the LBCC fans here to support them and the new sign here, Dick McClain Field. Back to you.
Thank you, Izzy. We're back here for the top of the 6th. Brady Baltus, who's gone 5 strong. He's given up 1 earned on 6 hits. He's walked 1, struck out 1, but this is exactly what the Roadrunners want. Their offense providing a lot of runs, and then Baltus being able to go long innings. He's thrown 70 pitches, so he's a bit ahead of schedule, but the Roadrunners will take it. Another thing that you're not a big fan of if you're a Roadrunner is that you have a long break, between now and when you would host a game, because you got to wait for everybody in your region to finish, and then you got to see where everybody falls. So the Roadrunners, after today, are going to get a long break regardless. So some people like that. Some people are like, I just want to stay in the flow. Here's Jacob Walters, 1 for 2 today. Takes a strike to start his at-bat. Baltus been pretty good today on those first pitch strikes. Where Baltus has struggled is when he gets through the rotation 3 or 4 times. Here in the 6th inning is where historically he's shown a little bit of struggle, but up to this point he's pitched well. Outside, 2-1. Those are some nice uniforms, huh? They do look like they're from the 90s. The short sleeve cutoff. Shot out to left, Nelson. Under it. Ooh, almost slipped, but he corrals it for the first out. Walters is retired.
Now batting, number 22,
Rainy Yoshida, now the left fielder, 0 for 1 today. Yoshida takes that one out to left center, and Nelson comes over to make the catch.
Now batting, number 2,
Noah Sumbake now, who's 1 for 2 today. He's scored a run. Oh, for 2 today, rather. Another first pitch strike from Baltus. Off the plate, 1-1. Two 2-1 count here. A grounder, going to be a tough one for Doherty. Able to keep it in front of him, but it bounces off his glove. That was going to be a tough play either way. They're going to award Sumbake with a base hit. Doherty was shifted more towards the first base side. That one would have been tough. I mean, if he had kept it in his glove, Sumbake with a lot of speed. Now it's Ridiak. Big swing and a miss there. 1-1. Off the plate, 2-1. Baltus approaching 80 pitches now. Fouled off. 2-2. 2 away in the top half. And it's a full count now. Only one walk administered today from Baltus. Can get out of the inning here with one pitch. Gets Ridiak to pop up, shallow center, shallow right rather. Pfeiffer loses it, but Dumitru comes in to grab it. And that'll do it in the top half of the 6th. We head to the bottom half. Roadrunners up 7-1. We'll be back right after this. Here's Titus Dumitru going to lead off the bottom half of the 6th. Dumitru, first pitch he sees, pops it up. Williams, oh, no, rather going to stay on the shallow outfield. Dumitru is retired. That one was the shortstop Henning. And folks, it's still trivia time. All right, your question today, who is the first player to reach 50 doubles and 50 home runs in the same season? As always, I'll come back whenever I remember in the 7th or 8th inning and give you the answer, but here are your options. Who is the first player to reach 50 doubles and 50 home runs in the same season? Is it Babe Ruth, Albert Bell, Alex Rodriguez, or Mark McGwire? Once again, your options are Babe Ruth, Albert Bell, Alex Rodriguez, or Mark McGwire. First 50-50 season in the same season. 50 doubles, 50 home runs. Don't think too hard about it. That one taken up the middle, acing, couldn't get his glove on it, and Nelson's got a base hit. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI.
Now batting, number 13, Daniel Pruitt.
Here's Daniel Pruitt. That pitch almost gets passed to the backstop. Nelson will stay at first. Riddick on a little bit of a roller coaster today. He's been everywhere. Everywhere around the plate. Counts 1-0. One away here. Pruitt takes a hack at it, fouls it back, 1-1. One-two count here on Daniel Pruitt. Nelson, that one was in the dirt, so he decides to go to second, and he'll. It's going to be awarded as a pass ball. It's not going to be a stolen base for Nelson. Didn't start heading to second until that one was in the dirt. 2-2 count here on Daniel Pruitt with now a runner in scoring position with 1 away. Pruitt gives it a ride out to left. A lot of noise, but Yoshida's under it, and there's 2 away. And here comes the hot bat today, Spencer Sullivan. Two walks and 3 RBIs for Sullivan. Didn't have an RBI or a stolen base this year. And the first pitch he sees, fouls it off. Best time to get hot, right before the playoffs. The latest power rankings, coaches poll every now and then. The NWAC will do a coaches poll. Roadrunners came in 7th. They dropped a spot from 6th, but still in the top 10, as well as 4 other NWAC South Region teams. Sullivan, a little slow roller. He might beat it out, and he does. Sullivan had a little slow roller on the infield to second. Would have been a tough play, and he beats it out.
Number 2, Keady.
2 away here with runners at the corners. Case Naoni 0 for 3 today. As I was stating, 4 other NWAC South Region teams ranked in the top 10 in the newest coaches poll for baseball. Big swing there from Naoni, 1-1. Runner goes, throw down to second. Sullivan's gonna be called safe. Doesn't look like the tag got him. Throw might have beat him actually. Nelson thought about heading for home, but elects to stay at third. Other 3 teams are, of course, the Lane Titans sitting at first in the South Region. They're ranked 4th. They didn't move after going After losing 5 of their last 8 between the polls, they stay at 4th. And then the Umpqua Riverhawks at 10, and then at 9 are the Southwestern Oregon Lakers. So a top 10 matchup, you could say, here, according to the coaches' poll. 3-1 count here on Naoni. Probably going to get something he likes with 2 runners in scoring position. And he takes a strike, started heading to first, but looks like he got the corner, and it's a full count. Naoni thought he had loaded him up, but instead he's going to stay at the plate. Full count, 2 away, 2 on, and that one's high, and he does finally get his walk. So Naoni finds himself on base for the first time today. And now there's activity in the bullpen. Now there's some throwing going on. Kyle Perkins, first pitch, fouls it off. Lakers, 7 hits on the day, only 6 for the Roadrunners, but a lot of walks administered from the Lakers. 7 administered by Asing, 4 from Beckstead, so 11 total. That's going to get you in trouble. Perkins, check swing there. Guess they didn't go. 1-1. Oh, and a little bit of disagreement from the peanut gallery. Verbal disagreement. Counts 1-1, 2 away. Bases are loaded for Kyle Perkins. Takes a pitch high. Perkins pops it up, and it looks like the Lakers might get out of it. You're going to have to make this catch here, though, and coming all the way from short is Henning. He makes the catch. Roadrunners are retired here in the 6th. Still a 7-1 ball game as we head to the 7th. We'll be back right after this. We're back here in the 7th. Brady Baltus still on the mound doing some work. He's given up 1 run through 6. That one going to be a tough one. Doherty coming all the way from second. He makes the catch to retire the first.
Now batting, number 5, Cody Watanabe.
Looking a little bit on the Lakers pitching staff here. They've given up 11 walks, 1 hit batter, 12 free bases total, and then the Roadrunners have capitalized by going 6 for 7 on stolen bases, so putting a lot of guys in position. Has made it such a lopsided game, although the hits favor the Lakers. That pitch there is inside, 0-1. Baltus has gone 6 1/3. He's given up 1 run unearned, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. And this is Watanabe, who's 0 for 2. Fouls it off.
Stay with it. Go,
Weather been a little bit on and off today. It was cloudy, rained at the beginning of the game. It was sunny, a little bit cloudy again. But right now it's looking pretty good. Outside, 2-2. Two-two pitch, swing and a miss, and Baltus. Oh, never mind. Pruitt unable to keep it in his glove. Foul tip. Preemptive there. One thing that Roadrunner pitchers have been able to do so far this year is don't have to strike out a lot of guys. Besides Chase Reynolds, Roadrunners don't strike out too many guys, especially Dylan Rush. He goes long innings, knows he's not going to throw. He's not throwing, you know, upper 90s, so going to have to find another way to do it, and he's done a really good job of that this year. Throwing twice as many innings as last year, and he's been one of the best pitchers for the Roadrunners. Popped up. Naoni in foul territory makes the catch, and Watanabe is retired. I shouldn't just say for the Roadrunners. Rush, as well as Bottita, some of the best in the South region. Have done a really good job giving long innings for the Roadrunners. Strike there, 0-1. This is Jafari Williams, who's 3 for 3 and has an RBI. He's gotten the best of Bottita. And a swing and a miss there. And Bottita has got him at an 0-2 count, the best so far he's had Williams at today. Fouled off. Williams staying aggressive. Bottita looking for a 3-up, 3-down inning. He only needs one pitch to do it. And he gets Williams to chase it. And he gets his second strikeout, gets the best of Williams there. And that'll do it in the 7th. Top of the 7th, that is. We head to the bottom half of the inning. Roadrunners up 7-1. We'll be back. On the mound for the Lakers, Johnny Morrison, the freshman, has a 7.3 ERA on the year. He's gone 12 1/3. He's given up 10 earned. Here's Tyler Pfeiffer going to lead off for the Roadrunners.
Leading off for the Roadrunners is number 4, Tyler Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer out of Silverton High School was part of that championship team last year for the Roadrunners. Came in a lot as a pinch runner. This year, again, a lot more opportunities at the plate. He's made the most of it. Has come in some key situations. Done some big things. Counts 0-1. Pfeiffer, a single out to center. And with a leadoff single, that brings up Cole Kramer, top of the lineup. And hey, how about we answer that trivia question? I asked you who is the first player to reach 50 doubles and 50 home runs in the same season. Your options were Babe Ruth, Albert Bell, Alex Rodriguez, and Mark McGuire. Well, if you said Alex Rodriguez, you'd be wrong. It was Albert Bell. In 1995, Cleveland's Albert Bell had 52 doubles and 50 home runs. Now you might be asking, he must have won the MVP. No, he did not win the MVP after 52 doubles and 50 home runs. If you can name the guy who did, you'll get absolutely nothing, but you'll have the fact that you knew that. It was Mo Vaughn who won the American League MVP award for the Boston Red Sox. Now, Mo Vaughn had an average of 300. He had 39 home runs and 126 RBIs, but I don't know if that was better than 52 doubles and 50 home runs, but highly disputed MVP race that was. So Bell came in second. It was a close one. Don't know if it should have been, but still a historic year for Bell. Counts 0-1 here on Kramer. Pitches high, rather 1-1, 2-1 now after that. Bell was actually tied for Vaughn with most RBIs, 126. and had batted .317. He's better in every category. Kramer sends it out to Williams at center. Pfeiffer will head back to first. Kramer is retired, and here's Aiden Doherty. Doherty 1 for 3 today with an RBI. Pfeiffer goes, fouled off by Doherty, hit and run spoiled again. Pfeiffer will head back to first. I guess he's figuring that out on his own. No one was telling him. Just kind of looked around. Throw back to first, Pfeiffer's there. Pitch is high, 1-1 now on Doherty. That pitch inside gets a piece of Doherty. He'll head to first. Second hit batter today from the Lakers. And the 13th free base for the Roadrunners. Puts 2 on with 1 away for Titus Dimitru. Hasn't been too successful today, but has another opportunity here. He's not wearing gloves. Does he typically wear gloves? Dimitru. I thought I noticed that. Not wearing any gloves this at bat. Maybe he's changing something up, trying to get out of a slump. Anything you can do to get out of a slump, I guess. Counts 1-0 on him. Runners go. That one's high. No throw anywhere. Lakers weren't ready for it. .2-0 pitch off the plate. Why is this? Hey. Come on, baby. 3-0 count here on Dimitru. That pitch is high, and Dimitru draws himself a walk. Bases loaded. Dominic Issy on the mound for the Lakers. Administers a walk, and the 14th free base for the Roadrunners, and the 12th walk of the day administered by the Lakers. And Trey Nelson, who's 1 for 2 today with an RBI and a walk, has the bases loaded with 1 away. Takes that one out to center. That one might get in the gap. Williams, diving catch, can't make the catch. That'll score Pfeiffer. Doherty's going to get rounded around third. He'll get home, and that'll score 2. And Williams is out in center on the ground. Looks like Williams trying to make the diving catch might have hurt himself. He's holding his wrist out there. Nelson. Looks like Nelson's going to be credited with the single. Double, he could be credited with the double. And Pfeiffer and Doherty came around to score. Dimitru headed to third. So Nelson picks up his 3rd RBI of the day. We're going to send it to a break, and we'll be back right after this. Looks like Williams is going to stay out there in center. Athletic trainer for the Roadrunners came and checked on him. He stays in the game. Tried to make a diving catch on Trey Nelson's what would be a double. Actually got a pretty good jump on it. Just looks like it popped out of his glove. It was a tough play either way. And now it's a 9-1 ball game with runners at second and third with one away here for Daniel Pruitt. Pruitt off the glove. That's going to roll to the outfield. That'll score Dimitru. Nelson will round third. And 2 more for Daniel Pruitt. And it makes it an 11-1 game. And that'll do it. That's a 10-run right there. Roadrunners win game 1 after scoring 4 here in the bottom of the 7th to administer the 10-run rule limit. So Roadrunners win it 11-1. Pruitt with a double there off the glove of the second baseman, Yamashita. So the Roadrunners win a very important one here against the Lakers. They offensively lighted up. Baltus will get credited with the win. Baltus goes 7 strong. He gives up 1 unearned after an error from the Roadrunners, and on 7 hits, only walks 1. Game 2 will take place approximately 30 minutes from now. That one will actually be on the Roadrunner Sports Network. So appreciate you tuning in here on KBVR. My name is Carsyn Myers. Final score of today's game, 11-1. That'll do us for here on KBVR. Appreciate you tuning in. Have a great day.